All right. It's going to be a really quiet one because we are upstairs in this new facility and we're not in the ice because they don't allow us into the stands yet. And it's very quiet up here, so I'm not going to be talking very loud and you're not going to be able to hear too much of what's going on in the background. A little bit of sound comes through the glass, but not a lot. So Spuds are playing Fargo Freeze today. Fargo's in gray, Spuds are in their orange. Puck comes up front of the net. It's cleared out. Fargo keeps it in, moves it over to the far point, swings around down to the side of the circle, back out to the far point. Sends it down, gets deflected into the near corner. Fargo swings around with it. Lost it, just comes up, but she keeps it. Oh, there she lost it out of the zone. You got to back up past the red line, throwing it over to the far side. Pass up towards number 24. She tries to get it in, but Eva kicks it away. Anna picks it up. She drives through neutral ice, swings around, back at the red line, throws it across to Kinsey as she comes on. She knocks it into this Fargo zone, but they take it, swing around back near side, and start to drive it back out. Down in the Spud zone. Puck gets down in the circle. Abby picks it up, kicks it across. Puck goes loose. Lily picks it up, drives down into their zone on the left side. Swings around behind the net to the far corner. Throws it out to Claire at the far corner. She throws it down. Abby takes a swing at it, but it goes through, comes back out, and squirts out to neutral ice. Maddie picks it up, sends it back over to Claire on the far side. She tries to pass it up, but Fargo grabs it, dumps it back in the Spud zone, down into the corner and back around behind the net. Puck comes back around out to neutral ice. Again, back around the far side. Bud's in the middle of a change. Puck goes through a few girls and gets picked up by Campbell. She swings around, starts driving out. Crosses the red line on the far side into their zone, cuts towards the middle. Loses it as she goes in, but puck goes down into the corner. Fargo picks it up, throws it back. Starts to drive it up, cuts towards the middle. Another girl grabs it, starts driving in. 17 for Fargo drives down into the Spud zone. Drags it around behind the net. Over in the far corner. Comes around the top of the circle. Gets knocked away by Campbell. 17 picks it up again at the top of the point, throws it around to the far side. They throw a long shot in. Gets deflected down to the right side, and Riley was trying to come out with it. Fargo grabbed it, kept it in. Throw it back out to the far point. Cuts in through the middle. Gets pushed over the near side by Sophia. Puck gets up off the side of the net, almost up front, but got cleared away. Goes back behind the net. Over the far circle, up to the far point. Long shot in. Blocked, a couple of saves. Puck still loose. Gets knocked around the boards on the far side, but can't get it out. Fargo keeps it in, number 11 at the far near point, throws it down the corner. Rella goes up for it. Puck still gets knocked in the corner, though. Sophia throws it off the boards and out of the zone. Fargo picks it up. It has to back up. Across the thing. Spuds get a change, but Campbell got a piece of that one as she had a long shot, got up and over the net. I think Ruby clears it out. Fargo grabs it at their own blue line, throws it across near side. Has to bring it back in. Number 2 for Fargo kicks it down in toward the circle, throws a shot up. And is Ellie playing in net today?
Yeah.
Ellie gloves that one. Man, this keeps up, you're going to take over. I can't hardly talk. And it hurts to talk. All right, so Elle's got the face-off. Sits there. Fargo kicks it back to the point. Goes over the far point. She throws a long shot in. Goes off Kinsey in the corner. Kinsey chases after it. Throws it up off the boards. Gets it out to neutral ice. Fargo passes over near side. Number 2 for them again. Drives it on the right side. But it gets reversed back. Can't get it out, though. 18 gets it at the point and drives in. She gets towards the circle, throws a shot, goes up and over. Over the far side. Ruby gets up to Ella and out of the zone. They clear it and dump it in. 24 comes from the far or near point here, chasing after as the rest of the team gets a change. Claire, though, throws it around the boards to the near side. 17 for Fargo keeps it in, but Anna takes it away from her. swings around in front of her own net up to the left side. She got knocked away, and before she could clear, and they bring it back in. Claire gets it back to Anna. She gets it up to Lily. Lily tries to pass it up, and it goes all the way down for icing. All right, puck's gonna come back to Spuds' zone, far corner. Looks like Lily's gonna have the face-off. She's got Claire and Anna out front. Oh, and Quinn went out there too. Fargo gets the face-off, comes up to the near point, throws it down deep in the near corner, around behind the net, over to the far corner, back up to the far point. Oh, she lost it. Oh, hold it in though. Comes back up to the side of the circle. She starts driving towards the net, throws a shot up, hits a post, goes back off on the far side to Claire. She tries to get it up to Quinn, but Fargo grabs it, swings around, comes through onto the near circle, takes it behind the net, swings around to the far point, then she's back over to 11 here on the near point. She throws a long shot, goes wide right. Campbell picks up the loose puck, tries to throw it, clears it out. Let's see where it's going to go. Yep, goalie kicks it off to the far circle, so we don't have icing. Fargo throws a long pass back up to the Spuds blue line, and they dump it back in. They're getting a change. Sophia throws it up to Abby here at the red line. She backhands it into the zone. Maddie Groves chases it, but Fargo grabs it, swings around behind their own net. Over the far side, back behind the net, coming the near side. Up to Sophia at the point. She backhands it over to Ava. She throws it back in towards the circle, towards Riley with a long shot from the near point. Misses wide right. It's around the far side. Puck's going back behind the net now. Fargo's pulling it around. Comes back through a circle. She starts driving out. Gets up to center ice. Moves through her right. Goes into the Spud zone. Riley gets up against the boards. Trying to get the puck away there, but one of the Fargo girls comes out with it. Throws it right up front as 25 is diving in for it. She couldn't get it. Misses. It goes past. Maddie Groves takes it out though. Dumps it down and goes for a change. Fargo swings around, comes back up on neutral ice. Oh, we're going to have tripping on Ella right there.
She was going for the puck.
Hold that.
Yep.
Oh, it's sweating up here. It's like 80 degrees up here in this glassed-in area above the nets. Okay. Face-off Spud zone. Near corner. Sophia came in for the face-off. Goes to the side. Claire throws it around behind on the boards all the way to the far side. Puck comes up in the circle. They send it over the near point. Throwing it up front. Puck goes all the way through. On the far side, Fargo pushes it back behind the net. Swings around near side. Kinsey throws it around the boards. Fargo holds on to it. Come around the top of the circle. Throws it across. Shot from there. Ellie's knocked it down and then got a second save when they poked at it, but it goes behind the net and back up to the near point. Sends it back across for a slap shot that goes high. Comes around the near side again. Again, 11 here at the near point. Dumps it back in by the circle. 17 comes up. Comes to the center. Comes in, throws a long shot, and that one goes in. Ellie started sliding out for it. I don't think she was screened on it. Didn't make much of a move. Went between her and the far post. That puts Fargo up 1-0. 9:17 remaining in the first period. All right, face off at the center circle. Lily pushes it back towards Campbell, but it gets passed her down into the corner. She throws it back, but Fargo gets it, throws it behind the net, goes all the way around to the far side. And looks like Maddie Cutter knocked it out. It's not going to go for icing. Lorella picks it up in their circle, throws a shot. Goalie blocked it, had a second for a chance for a rebound, but then she covered it up.
Lorella had the second one?
Yep. All right, face off in the far circle, Fargo zone. Oh, he's got the face off again. She pushes it back between the defenders. Campbell moves over. Oop, crossed the line though. So we got offsides on the Spuds. All right, basically it's going to be in the far side in front of the Fargo bench. He moves in for it again. Buck sits right in the middle there until it's pushed to the boards. Comes back to Riley. She throws it to Campbell on the near side, but it goes all the way up and off the boards, and Fargo dumps it in. Riley chases it down, brings it behind the Spuds net, over to the far corner. Fargo keeps it in at the far point, dumps it off the boards towards the circle. Riley throws it around near side. Fargo, though, pushed it back in behind the net. Looks like Lily took it away, but it comes right up to a Fargo player. Number 2 picked it up. She pushed it behind the net. Scramble for it there. Lily's stick was all stuck up in there. She had to yank it out. Gets kicked a little bit to the right. Now it comes out. Comes up into the near corner. Fargo keeps possession of it. She turns around in the corner. Ooh. Boarding going to be on Campbell. She put a shoulder into her. Got called. So Fargo's going to go on power play. At 7:54 left of period 1. Fargo's got a 2-minute power play. Ella's got the first face off. She kicks it near side. Fargo grabs it though, moves out towards the front. Kinsey though pushes it up. Anna's fighting for it. She backhands it out of the zone. Fargo backs up with it, sends it near side. Gets it in the zone. Kinsey tries to get it out, but 11 for Fargo kept it in, threw it down towards the net. Got pushed into the corner by Ava. She's fighting with 2 Fargo girls for it in the corner. Finally, she just backs out. Fargo starts pushing it up. They throw it out front on top of the circle. Couldn't handle it though, so it got to back up. Ooh, Anna picked it off. Took it out from between 2 girls. Just got a breakaway. Ooh, cut to her left and threw it in. Beautiful skating on that breakaway for Anna. That ties the game 1-1 with that shorthanded goal. Oh, now they're going to change. I was about to say, for that goal, she gets to stay on the ice, but now they're doing a change. Gets fresh legs out there. Sophia, one of the Fargo players grabbed it around, pushes it in. Campbell's fighting with her, though. She can't get any kind of a clear shot off. Puck goes back out to the left point. She pushes it up towards the circle. Riley gets it away. It backhands it towards Sophia. She gets it out to neutral ice. She cuts to her left. Coming into their zone on the left side. Stops at the top of the circle. Fargo crowds her. She gets it down into the corner. She keeps it until she gets tripped up, or she gets pushed it down. And we're going to have, I think, tripping on Fargo. Couldn't see the ref right there in the corner, but heard the whistle right away, right after she went down. So 4 for Fargo's going in the box. Oh, hooking is what the call was. So 43 seconds left on the Fargo penalty. 2 minutes on the, 43 seconds left on the Spuds penalty. 2 minutes on the Fargo penalty. We got 4-on-4. Fargo takes that face off. 18 for them, starts driving it out. She crosses the red line. She's moving in the Spud zone on the right side. Riley gets it back from her. Puck gets loose out here at the point, but they get back to it. Swings out center, throws a long shot. Ellie kicks it off to the right side. Spuds trying to get it up, but Fargo keeps it in the far point. Again, throws it down. Ellie gets in front of that one and then covers it up. So that stops the clock at 6:11. 18 seconds left on the Spuds penalty. 1:36 left on the Fargo penalty. Whoops. All right, so Ella's coming in for the face-off. She's got Arella out. Oh no, it's Maddie Cutter out by the boards. Ava and Kinsey in with her. Fargo though takes a face-off, throws it out to the far point. Long shot, goes wide right into the corner. Ava kicks it back against the glass. Maddie tries to push it around the defender, but comes back up. Cleared out by Kinsey. Knocked it down into the right. She backs up behind the net over towards Ava. Ava starts skating it up. Passes it out, trying to get it to Arella. She reached for it at the blue line, Fargo blue line, to try to get a piece of it, but missed it, so that goes for icing, and we'll go back down in the Spud zone in the far circle for the next face-off. Spuds are up to full strength. Minute 5 now in their power play. Ella's got the face-off again. She gets over against the boards. Maddie gets tied up. 17 for Fargo, grabs it, backs up, tries dumping it in, but Kinsey's right there, so she gets up towards Arella. Arella gets at the red line. There's moving to her right. Ella's there to back her up, and then Fargo kicks it away. Scrumming for it right on the boards right here in front of us. Kinsey comes up with it. Drives into their zone on the left side. Gets tangled up down on the corner, but she comes up with it, comes behind the net, tries to throw it up front for Maddie, but it goes all the way across. Ava grabs it in the far point, throws it back in behind the net. Tries to get back over to Arella, but it gets knocked back in the corner. Arella comes up with it now, though, comes up the side of the net. Hit the side of the net, comes back out to Ella, trying to get it up front. Maddie had a chance at it, but it got knocked to the far side. Ella throws it back again to the near side, comes around the boards, up to Kinsey at the point. She throws it back down towards the corner, back out to Kinsey. She throws a long shot in. The goalie gloved it. Puck made it through a lot of traffic, but goalie was able to see it, get her glove down and scooped it up. 7 seconds left on the Fargo penalty. 4:42 left in the first period. Ellie's got the face-off. Maddie Groves to her right, Abby to her left. This one comes to the left. Campbell comes up, knocks it in to the corner. Abby backhands it towards the front of the net. So he had a chance at it back, trying to get it deflected towards the net, but Fargo got in the way of it and pushed it out. Now they got it in, moving into the Spud zone. 19 cuts across the middle, throws a shot up. Ellie got a glove on it, I think, knocked her over the far side. Now gets knocked in. Campbell takes her on behind the net, swings her over near side. Fargo keeps it in, knocks it in the corner. She grabs it again on the side of the net, swings around behind it, then throws it back near side to Claire. Claire comes up to the circle, throws it up towards Abby, but gets through and goes down for icing. So at 4 minutes, everybody's back to full strength, and we're going to face off back in the Spud, or in the Spud zone, in the near circle. All right, Sophia with the face off. It's over towards Maddie Cutter. Gets over by the board zone. Knocked loose. 17 for Fargo, backs up with it. She backhands it to 18. Then it comes into the point, throws it across to 8. She whiffed on a hard shot. Goes into the corner. Comes up along the boards. Ava holds it along the boards there. Squirts out to the face-off circle, thrown around to the near circle for Fargo. Ooh, Ellie comes up and gets in front of that one. Hard shot from the near side. Ooh, Maddie just got tripped up, but that one wasn't called. But Sophia gets it out of the zone, gets down and dumps it in, but hadn't gotten to the red line yet, so we got icing on Spuds. It's going to come back to our right. Knees ache from standing here holding this up like this.
Do you want me to take
Throw it
over
as a mess.
the
As a
next
mess.
period?
All right, that one comes up, gets up. Ooh, Quinn's trying to get it out. There, she clears it out of the zone. Rillo grabs it right at the blue line, turns around because going back in. Shot. Claire gets in front of it, gets deflected up off the glass, back to the back of the net, comes around near side. Ella pushes it out of the zone. 11 for Fargo, grabs it, comes in. Trying to throw it across for Quinn, but it goes all the way over. Number 4 for Fargo picks it up. She drives in the zone, comes to her right, throws it down behind the net. Fargo throws it up on the far side, comes up in the middle. They're going to grab it, go over to the top of the far circle. She does a lot of shot. Doesn't make it through. Lily gets in front of it, pushes it up to Ella. Ella pushes it over to Anna. Anna drives in. They go in front of her. Puck comes, gets a shot. Goalie kicks it off, and Fargo brings it back out. Lily holds number 2 for Fargo up, and puck comes loose, and Anna picks it up. She gets over to Quinn. Quinn gets up towards the red line and throws it in. No icing on that one. 11 for Fargo grabs it behind the net, throws it to the far side. Riley keeps it in. They throw it up, it comes straight to Lily. She's behind the defenders and she puts it in. A shot for Lily to get in front of that pass and knock it down and get going for a shot and a goal at 1:58 left in period 1. Spuds take a 2-1 lead. Time of possession seems to be pretty strong in Fargo's favor, but the Spuds have gotten 2 opportunistic goals here to go up 2-1. Riley gets a face-off, or gets it off the face-off, gets it back to Riley. Riley sends it over to Campbell. Campbell tries to pass it across up to Lily, but loose puck gets picked up by 17. She takes it around the far side, drives in the Spud zone, goes down towards the circle, throws a shot, misses wide right, goes in the near corner. Riley's fighting for it over there. Gets tangled up. Fargo pushes it out towards the front, backhands it over to 17. She throws a shot. Lily gets right in front of that. I don't know if she got to her or not. I saw her glove come up, but I couldn't see where the puck went to the end of the corner. Gets cleared down the near side. 18 keeps it in. Goes to Campbell. Campbell drives it out to neutral ice, so she drives towards the center at the red line. She's getting surrounded. She gets into their zone, but Arilla was over the line, trying to get back.
Tried. Didn't
make it in time. So we got offsides on the Spuds with 1:17 left in period 1. All right, faceoff's gonna be just here below us to our left. Sophia's got it. Abby's to her left. Maddie Gross to her right. Kinsey back left and Ava back right. Sophia gets this one to the left. Fargo jumps on it. 2 pushes it down. She throws it down on net. Gets kicked into the behind the net. Ava tries to send it over. Oh, right up front for Fargo, but Rella gets right in front of that one. Make sure nothing. Oh, Abby did. Abby got in front of that one, so they couldn't get anything off. And then it gets cleared down. Goes on net, so it kicks over to the far side. Maddie comes around near side, gets up to Kinsey at the point. She throws it back down towards her at the circle. Abby gets to the top trying to send it over, but Fargo picks that one off and sends it near side again. 2 for Fargo, grabs it down here and below us and moves down in the Spud zone on the right side. Throws it down behind the net. Kinsey tries to get it up to Maddie. Gets over to the left point. Finally gets out of the zone. Fargo comes around with it. 19 comes into the zone, comes over to the circle. She keeps up right up front and gets poke checked away as she comes to the front of the net. 24 for Fargo comes up. She throws a shot. Ellie gets in front of it, comes up front. Thankfully cleared it out because bad spot for a rebound. Goes to the far point. A long, hard shot from the defender. Ellie kicks it off, goes behind the net. Fargo grabs it again, and that is the end of period 1. Whew. Horn couldn't come soon enough the way that was bouncing back and forth in front of the Spuds net. So end of the first period, Spuds up 2-1. All right, so it looks like the Spuds think we got a Zam break. They're going off. Oh, now Fargo's going too. All right, so we'll be back in, I guess it'll be about 10, 12 minutes. All right, starting period 2. We got a goalie change for the Spuds. Kendra's in goal now. Ellie's out. Let's change sides. Oop. I tries to get coming back. Fargo though takes it into the corner down in the Spud zone. Spuds are on the left now. Fargo throws it down into the corner, back up to the point. She throws a shot in. It's deflected out. I think Kendra thought she might have been interfered with there. Some of that reaction. Gets up to center ice. Fargo dumps it back in. Riley goes to the far back side of the ice, swings around, knocks the puck near side. So trying to get up to Ella, she deflects it out. Fargo picks up their own blue line, sends it to the far side. Ella gets over there, gets in front of it, but they knock it back towards it again. Riley grabs it, backs up in her own zone, takes it back in the corner. Down behind the net, throws it hard off the boards, coming around near side. It comes up, goes to Ella, she tries to get it up to Anna, but it goes behind her. Fargo knocks it back up. Far side, 17, settles it down, sends it towards the front of the net. Eva though knocks it down behind the net. Back up to the far point. Anna kicks it up towards Quinn, but she got it out into their zone. But Fargo grabs it, swings around behind their own net. Goes over in the far corner. It comes out to the point. Maddie Groves coming off, gets it towards Anna, but it hits her in a skate, and now it's stuck up against the boards on the far side in front of Spud's bench. Comes right out to Lily. She comes out the middle. Tries to throw a shot, gets deflected to the near side. Fargo throws it up at the boards towards the point. Up and out. The puck rolls down. Kinsey gets it, kicks it to the left. Back out of the zone. Abby coming off the bench, comes all the way over, gets it out of the zone, but couldn't settle the puck down. 18 takes it away. She drives around behind her own net over to the far side. Throws it up. Spuds can't keep it in. Kinsey smartly kicked it back across the blue line before number 2 for Fargo could take off with it because she had nobody in front of her. Claire would have had a chance from this side to catch up to her, but I don't know if she would have. There's a lot of ice in front of her. Instead, we got offsides. Sophia's coming to the faceoff. She's got Maddie Cutter to her right, Arella to her left, Riley back right, and Campbell back left. As it goes to Campbell, she throws it over to Riley, but goes all the way across to the boards. Campbell knocks it back, but Fargo 17 takes it. She drives it in the zone on the far side, gets down into the corner, or side of the circle. Now she goes down in the corner. Riley pushes it away, but 17 takes it again, comes back up to the top of the circle, passes it across to the middle. Arella tries to take off, but it gets knocked towards Sophia. Sophia, though, comes up, crosses behind Arella, tries to drive it up. Arella's got to slow down. Ooh, they didn't call offsides. And Sophia throws a shot from the top of the circle at the goalie gloves.
That was Sophia?
Yeah. That whistle stops the clock at 14:25 in period 2. Phil's going to have a word with Kinsey, and she goes back in for the face-off. She kicks to the left side. Arella sends it back towards Kinsey. Kinsey comes up, throws it back up towards Arella. She gets it in the corner. Throws it behind the net towards Maddie Cutter. She swings around left, centers it up. Spuds didn't have anybody there. Fargo picked it off. Drives near side. Number 8 drives it down in the Spud zone towards the circle. Eva got in front of that one. Knocked it loose. Fargo picked it up, swings around behind the net to the far side, throws it to the left point. She comes up, throws it off the boards down towards the circle. Eva got in front of it again, got pushed up against the boards. Let's see who comes out with it. Puck's loose between some legs. Gets pushed up to Fargo, 17, grabs it, she backhands it up towards the point. Keep it in. There's a long shot from there. Gets deflected right out front, but Kinsey's right on the spot. Tries to get it out. She has to clear the zone. Fargo was able to kick it back and then chase it down in their own zone. Puck sent back near side. Driving up, 4 for Fargo, cuts Ross to the far side. Throws it up to 8. She backhands it in, but goes straight to Claire, who throws it up towards Ruby on the far side. She drives it in. She's got traffic on her right away. 11 pushes it back in behind the net. 4 grabs it over, throws it in the far corner. Knocks it off the boards up towards the blue line and out of her own zone. 2 for Fargo, gets it down in, but we got offsides because 27 got out in front of her. So face off out in front of the Fargo bench. Right by the Buffalo Wild Wings sign on the far, or in the ice down there. Ella takes face off, gets her back to Campbell. She gets over to Claire on the near side. She throws it up. Came across the blue line as they knocked it back, and then I think Ruby got it back over the line for an offsides. Little backhanded handshake there, knocked the Fargo girl down after the whistle. Ella gets it back, comes back to Claire. She sends it over towards Campbell. She goes up, sends it up to Ella. Ella gets it, passes back towards Campbell. Ooh, Campbell was going in though. Maddie Birchfield keeps it from coming out, but then Fargo got it loose and kicked it out. Claire backs up with it to their own blue line, sends it near side to Ruby. But puck goes loose. Ooh, right down here in front of us. Number 5 picks it up. She dumps it in, again right to Claire. She swings around the circle near side, tries to throw it out, but 19 picks it up. She drives across the top, across the middle. Goes a shot, Claire gets her stick on it. Puck goes up and into the far corner. Puck comes down towards the back of the net. It's thrown out to the far point. They can't keep it in. Fargo backs up with it. Maddie Birchfield's trying to chase after it. Throw it back out. Maddie was going for a change, but hadn't gotten off the ice yet, so no one got dumped in. Got offsides on the Spuds. So at 11:54 left in period 2, Spuds still up 2-1. All right, Lily comes in for Lily comes in for the face-off. Quinn's to her left. Quinn gets it, throws it back to Riley, back right. She gets it up to Lily. Puck comes loose. Fargo kicks it back. 8 for Fargo, picks it up, drives in the Spud zone near side, moves to her right, gets a shot up, deflects up front. Ava clears it off to the far side. Is fighting for it. Puck goes knocked down behind the net to the near corner. Comes up along the circle, along the boards. Quinn and Ava get it, or there. Ava gets it. She pulls it back, swings around the boards to the far side over towards Anna. And is trying to get it up. She tosses it up, but 24 for Fargo gets up. Oh, Anna followed up though. Poked that one away. Now she's chasing after it. Looks like Fargo's going to get to it first. They back up into their own zone. Swing across the front of their net over to the near side. Push it up. Anna takes it at the boards though. Gets it back towards Ava, sends it across, but Fargo 8 picks it up. Anna puts a shoulder into her to stop her forward movement, so she swings around. Gets it a 4 on the near point. She dumps it around behind the net. Squirts to the right side. Fargo's got it. Riley pushes it back in. She comes around. Fargo comes around near side again. Around in the near circle. Comes to the top of the circle, up to the point right in the middle. Comes right to the far circle. She just keeps spinning around, trying to find some place to go with it. Finally, she throws it off the boards around to the far corner. And it gets in front of it. Starts pushing it up. Loses it to the side of the circle. Fargo comes up with it. She comes up to the point. Gets across the middle, throws it to 4 at the near point. She couldn't settle it down to come with it right away. Tries to throw it up front though. Finally gets cleared down, and that one, ooh, close enough. The goalie kicks it away. Comes in the near corner, so we got no icing on it. Spuds get a change. Fargo 19 chases after it. She throws it all the way up to center ice, up to number 2. Scoots past her down the Spud zone. She pushes up against the boards. Abby goes down there trying to help out. So is Claire. Puck goes down behind the net. Kinsey grabs it in the corner, throws it up along the boards. Fargo keeps it in, dumps it back in behind. Number 2 tries to wrap around, comes right up front. Too hot to handle. 27 turns at the circle, throws it around. Behind the net again, comes around near side. Loose puck. Fargo pushes it back in the corner. Pushes it up towards the point. 19. Grabs it, swings around behind the net. Trying to wrap around, but Kinsey gets a stick on it, gets over the far side. Sophia comes in, throws around the boards to the near side, doesn't go far enough to get it up to Maddie Groves. Finally, Claire comes in and clears it out. Might go down for icing though. Yep, and it does. So that one's going to come back down to the Spud zone here on our left. 9:08 left in period 2. All right, so Ella's got the face off. And cutters to left, that one gets knocked behind the net. Goes to the far side. Comes out to the far point. Fargo sends it back inside of the circle. She comes back up, reverse again. Campbell pokes it away, comes around behind the net. Fargo though throws it near side, right up front. Spuds though knock it to the near side. Fargo picks up a loose puck, starts moving it again through traffic. Gets cleared out by Riley, but it goes all the way down for icing. So we'll come back again to Spud zone at 8:37 remaining in the second period. All right, gonna do it again. Let's get to face off. She's got a rail out and Eva out in front of the net. That one goes behind the net to the far side. 20-footer for Fargo jumps on it. Eva gets over there. Fargo though throws it out to the point. She throws a long shot, gets deflected into the near corner. Maddie and Kinsey fighting for it down there. Puck comes out and out of the zone. 18 for Fargo's got it back up with it. And she dumps it in before 24 cleared, and we got offsides on Fargo, so we'll have a face-off out in front of their bench. Somebody's wondering why it's so quiet. Look around. We're like up here in the glassed end area, so I can't quite hear the other than a little bit of noise from the whistles and the puck hits on a stick or a post. Otherwise, it's pretty quiet up here. It's good because I can't talk very loud. So, all right, Ella picks that one up, takes it down into their zone on the far side, pushes it in the corner. Puck gets knocked loose to the far corner. Morella's got it against the boards. Ooh, comes loose near side. 2 for Fargo, gets it off the boards and then picks it up. She's driving down. She's got Ava, the one in front of her. 5's coming up with her though. She throws a shot. Kinsey gets it up. I'm sorry, Kendra blocks it, comes out front on the left side. Ooh, big collision back on the right side of the net with Kinsey and somebody for Fargo. Puck gets cleared down, and it goes for icing. Kendra's a strong save there. She deflected out on the near side, just get past the crease, and Fargo almost had a chance at it, but Spuds got in there and kicked it away. Collision happened when away from the two. They were going after the puck though. Somebody came around. That one comes right off the face-off on net, and Kendra covered it. I looked at a replay of it, and it looked like another girl coming behind the net came around the near side of the net when one of the Spuds was going that way as well, and they just collided on the near side. Puck goes behind net. Campbell knocks it over to Claire. Claire backhands it up and out of the zone, trying to get to Maddie Bergsfield. But 8 for Fargo backs up, gets it. Comes near side, backhands it towards the boards. Campbell grabs it, turns around, tries to get it out. Ooh, 17 picked it up though. She keeps it in. She backhands towards the net. Campbell, the quick stick to knock it to the far side. Fargo throws it back to the far point. Throws a long shot from there, misses wide left. Comes around the near side. Loose puck behind Ruby, but 19 picks it up. She swings around the right, throws a shot. Kendra eyed that one up the whole way. Got in front of it and held on to it. So whistle stops the clock at 6:49 left in period 2. All right, Spud's getting a change. Sophia's coming in to take the face off. It's got Anna to her right, and I think it's Quinn and Ava out in front of the net. Ooh, that one sits down right between them. One of the Fargo girls, 24, came in, threw a hard shot, missed wide right, comes all the way to the point. Gets thrown back in behind the net. 17 is there. She pulls it towards the center, or towards the corner. It's pushed out. Defender throws it down towards the net. Riley gets in front of it, but then they came up with a hard shot, gets deflected out. On the near corner, trying to center it. Sophia, though, sends it around the boards to the far side. Quinn gets there to knock it out of the zone. Fargo backs up with it, comes around near side. Drives it up on the near board, centers it up for 8. She comes in, throws a shot. Kendra got in front of it, deflected out front, and then cleared. Sophia throws it back to Riley at the corner. Riley throws it around behind. Over to Ava. Ava gets up to Anna. Anna cuts across, turns, starts, gets up neutralized right here in front of us, moving to her right, gets around one girl, cuts back to the middle through a lot of traffic. Sophia, though, was able to knock it in momentarily, but Fargo picked it up. Sophia then follows up, though, kicked it in, and then Quinn picked it up. She drives around through the circle on the far side, swings around behind the net. Those are getting a couple players changed. She throws it towards the corner again. 8 for kick is around Kinsey, gets around, she moves her back around Claire and gets a backhanded shot up, but it goes high. Well, actually, I think it was towards the top. Oh, another shot that Kinsey get down on it, kicked off their stick. Puck comes out of the point number 4. She throws it again. Kendra gets down on it, kicks it into the corner. Puck comes around behind. Kinsey tries to throw her across, goes to the point, they throw it around the boards again. Comes back around behind the net. Gets thrown around the boards near side. And Gross gets her, sends it out front, but quick shot from 25 is trying to shot it, miss wide left. This time thrown up. Again, they keep it in, but when she tried to throw it down, she hit the padding right on the side of their bench, and it went into their bench for go out of play. Fast out the clock at 4:42 left in period 2. Spuds are getting a change. A couple of players. So Maddie Grove's staying in, Abby's coming in, and Lily's coming in. Still got Campbell back right and Riley back left. So Lily's got the face off. Fargo gets her over the far boards. Pushes it in. Campbell throws it near side to Riley. That throws it with Maddie Groves, but it skips past her, and it's probably going to go down for icing. Yep. So we're going to bring it back down to the near face-off circle in the Spud zone. And Kendra's got like 8 or 9 saves just in this period.
Some good ones.
All right, so Lily's got the face-off again. This one goes right on net, off the face-off from the center. Kendra gets down and covers it. Again, they throw it right across the front. Puck gets cleared over to the far corner. They throw it back to the point. She holds it in. There's a long one down in. Kendra gets on it. Ooh, cuts to the right side. Fargo player though grabs it, swings around, tries to do a wraparound. Gets deflected straight out front. 8 turns, holds it in, misses wide right. 17 comes up, hits a post. I think the net might have come loose. Yep. So that whistle stops the clock at 4:08. Arella and Maddie Cutter and Sophia are coming in. Still got Riley and Campbell in on defense. They've been out there for quite a while now. Gets knocked on the near boards. It's back to Riley trying to get up to Maddie. 22 throws it on net though. Kendra blocks it and then covers it up. Comes back. Campbell gets it. She goes behind the net to the far side, throws out the far boards. Doesn't go very hard. 18 is able to stop it, throw it back in behind the net. Riley holds her up against the boards, but she's Fargo player still able to throw it out to 8 at the circle. She swings around trying to get it up front. Riley finally clears it out against the boards near side. Maddie knocked it off the boards and is chasing it down to their zone. 18 gets it first. She drives swings around behind her own net. Stops and then keeps going into the far corner. Sophia gets in front of it though, deflects it. She grabs it in the corner. Puck gets pushed down to the near corner. And Fargo's trying to get it out. Puck flutters up. Ava comes in trying to get it back up to Arella. Arella backhands it towards who comes right up front and to cover the shot, but gets deflected up and into the net.
That's a nice play.
That stops the clock at 3:06. got the face-off. She's got Ruby to her right. This one comes to 19 for Fargo. She takes it behind the net. Swings around to the far side. Pushes it up to 12. She gets in the zone, pushes it up to 17. 17 throws a long shot. Can kick that one into the near corner. Gets sent up front and cleared. Puck's fluttering though. It's going to slow it. Nah, it's still going too fast. It's going to go on pricing. All right. 12:48. It's going to come back down to the Spud zone. Going to be in the far corner. Far face-off circle. So Ella's got the face-off again. She's got Maddie Burksfield's going to be on her right. Ruby and Kinsey out in front of the net. Comes to the right side, gets pushed back towards the center. Starts up to the point. Fargo knocks it in around, comes around the near side. Right to the circle. Ella pushes it up. It's against the board still. Eva comes up with it. She throws around behind the net over to Kinsey. Kinsey makes up, tries to send it across, but Fargo gets a stick on it. Maddie Burchfield's able to clear it. But once they do, Fargo starts driving it back in. There's a shot, goes wide right. Eva gets it, throws it behind the boards over towards Kinsey again. He tries to get it to Maddie Burksfield. Gets past her. Fargo grabs it at the red line. Backs up towards her own blue line, throws it back up, but Ella grabs it there. She dumps it in. They do a couple of girls and goes out for a change. They throw it on the boards on the near side. There's a come up. Claire gets it at the red line, dumps it back down. But Ruby hadn't cleared yet, so we got offsides on the Spuds. Face-off will be just in front of us here to our right. Oh, no, it's going to go back here. Interesting. At some point, maybe I'll learn all these rules as to why that was not on the other side. 17 picks up off the face-off. She drives in, throws a shot up. Campbell gets in front of it, and then Campbell picks it up, throws it around, and gets it out of the zone. Quinn's chasing after it along with two Fargo girls. Puck goes into the near corner. Knocked back. Fargo grabs it, swings behind their own net. They're on the far side, tries to throw it up. Comes out of the zone. Claire swings around the near side, throws it off the boards up towards Quinn. She backs in, tries to get it over towards Lily. But it goes too far, and Fargo clears it back out. 17's chasing it down. She gets it, pulls it around behind the net. Campbell's right out of the whole way. Puck's over in the far corner. Fargo pulls it up, throws it out to the point. Far point, she throws a long high shot. Kendra knocks it to the behind. Campbell gets there, kicks around the boards up, trying to pass it up to Lily, but it scoots out towards the red line, and 18 for Fargo backs up to her own blue line, throws it back up towards 8. Campbell keeps it out for a bit here. 18 though drives back in, throws a shot on, and Kendra just grabs that one. So that whistle stops the clock at 32.3 seconds left in period 2. Faceoff's going to be in the far corner. Spud's getting a change here, so Sophia's line's coming in. It's got Maddie Grove's going to be out in front of the net, Riley just in front of her, Abby to the far right, and Kinsey back left. Back left. Here, I'm getting confused. Abby's far right for us. Kinsey's back left for her, so she's back in the corner. All right, Fargo gets it, swings around in the corner. Pick up loose puck, throw it against the boards. Kinsey tries to clear it out, but Fargo grabs it. Again, reverses back into the corner. Goes up to the side, throws it across, but gets interfered with. Ooh, and puck comes out of the zone. Maddie Gross is able to get enough on it to get it out. She throws it on the far side, then passes it back up to 25. She tries driving down the far side. Tries to send it across, but Sophia gets it, throws it up off the boards. And that is the end of period number 2. So we'll have a short break as they change sides, and then we'll get started with the third period. Anybody hasn't been out to this new Fargo sports complex, this place is huge. There's 2 ice sheets. The one we're on and the one across from it. We're on the far north side. And if you come out here for a game, a hockey game, come around to the north side. You got to come all the way around on the east side of the building to get here. Unless there's another driveway on the northwest side, but you can't get it from the south side unless you come around on the east side of the facility. But there's like 8 basketball courts on the other side of that ice rink. There's 1 or 2 full soccer fields on the far side over that way. Giant walking track on the upper level where we were at, above the soccer rinks. Walking/running track, looked like it had like 4 or 5 lanes in it. Do not have the bleachers for the hockey though, which is down here below us. It's kind of hard to see. There they are. They're still blocked off. They don't have them quite ready for people to be on yet. So that's why we got to be up here. And then they got the netting all the way around, which of course always makes the visuals a little blurry. They also have, you see those glass, through that glass over there on the second level, they got a big lounge area over that way. Some video games for kids and other things. They got a concession stand on the first floor and above it on the second floor. Get this line back up again. All right, getting ready to start period 3. Ellis comes in for the first face-off. She gets it back to Riley. Riley sends it over to Ava, but it gets past her. She throws it off the boards. Ella picks it up there, dumps it in. Comes around and is chasing after it into the near corner. It's pushed back into the corner. Ella and Anna are fighting for it. Puck comes down towards the point. Ella pushes it out of the zone. Pushes it over tosses it over to Ava, gets past her, bounces back into the Spud zone. She sends it near side to Riley. Riley passes it up trying to get to Ella, but it skips past her. She did not get a piece of it, and that one's going to go for icing. So next face-off's going to be down in the Spud zone. That puck comes up front, gets knocked into the corner, up off the glass, trying to get it up to Anna. Puck's fluttering out. Anna's chasing after it. Fargo kicks it over, gets it to 17. She swings around the far side, comes up along the far boards. It's moving in the Spud zone on the far side with some speed, cuts up, throws it up, hits the side of the net. Claire gets in the far corner, passes up towards Quinn. She kicks it, is that Quinn? Yep, Quinn. She kicks it off the boards down to their zone. They back up with it, throw it near side. And then pass it over to the middle. She passes back over to 17. She drives up, throws a shot from the right out front. Kendra kicks her to the near side. Lily gets a piece of that one, but can't get it out. Fargo 4 comes in, gets up front. They try to backhand it towards it, comes towards the net, and Kendra put a glove on it. That stops the clock at 15:42. Lily's got the face-off. That's Abby to her left. This one kicks off the boards. Abby's able to push it up. She gets it into neutral ice. She kicks it over a little bit, backhands it down in. Andy Grove swings around trying to get to it. Fargo backs up. 4 kicks it in the corner. Back towards the net. Now backhands up front, but we don't have anybody there. And they clear it back out to the right side. And thrown up front for Lily with a hard shot. Misses wide right, comes around near side. Campbell comes up on it. Swings around behind the net, pushes it over in the far corner. 4 for Fargo starts driving up on the far side. She passes the red line towards the center. Gets near side, she got 2 players off.
Penalty, they pulled their goalie.
Oh, that's why. They didn't call the offsides there either. So, got a penalty on the Spuds. Well, Abby's going in. Let's see if I can see where the penalty was. No, still couldn't see it. Looking back at a replay. Kinsey pushed this one against boards. No, there's nobody. Abby's in the box, but we still got. No, we got 4 out there. Interesting they did the face-off out. I guess it was because the penalty was way on the other end. Why the face-off was here in the offside circle. Fargo takes it behind the net, over the far corner, throws it back to the far point. She moves up to the top of the circle, down into it. Puck comes up. 8 swings around. She goes to the circle, comes up towards the side of the net, tries to throw it across. Puck goes all the way to the near boards, 11th, and swings it back into the and throws it behind the net to the far corner. He grabs it, swings out to the middle, throws it over to the near circle, back out to the near point. 17 comes up, cuts back towards the circle, comes up to throw a shot. Kendra gets a piece of that, and it comes back out to Sophia, and she gets it out of the zone. So Fargo's going to back up into their own zone to get it. Spuds are getting a change during that. Throw it back up. Arella tries to get a piece of it, but Fargo still possesses it. They turn around and starts driving straight up in the middle. Number 8 does. Moves to her right. Throws a shot. Ooh, quick kick stave from Kendra. And then looked like Arella was able to clear it. Fargo's got a black back up and throws it to 8 on the right side. She cuts in, pushes it to the left, but it gets deflected by Arella over the far side. 24 backs up, tosses it to 8. 8 starts driving through, swings around behind the net. Coming near side, back up to the near circle, throws it in the corner. 17. Oh, Campbell boards her, so we're gonna have another penalty on the Spuds. Buck is going. They take their goalie goes off, so we got a delayed penalty, and here we get it stopped. So good thing we only got 11 seconds left on Abby's penalty when Campbell's going to go in. So 5-on-3 for 11 seconds, and then. The rest of it will be a 5-on-4 power play here for Fargo. So Sophia's coming in to take the face-off. She's got Kinsey and Riley with her. Riley's going to be out in front of the net. Kinsey's going to go back in the back in the corner. So he sits out front. Ooh, Ava grabs it, swings around, trying to hold on to it. Puck's in the corner. She pulls it back, trying to keep it away from the Fargo player. Fargo finally grabs it, swings out to the point to 18, throws a shot up, goes off of Sophia. So Anna comes in for Abby when she goes off and she picks it up. She swings around near side, just pushes into their zone, cuts up to the near circle, swings around behind their net, comes around to the far side. Gets pushed up against the boards. Oh, she comes out with it though. Comes around, throws a hard shot, goes wide left. Comes out to Riley here. She throws it down towards the net again. That time the goalie gets in front of it and covers it up. That's a good way to kill 40 seconds of a penalty. So at 12:31, we're going to face off in the near circle of Fargo zone. Sophia's got the face off again. Comes to the near boards. They kick it out. Oop, 8 picks it up on with the head of steam. She cuts around to her left. Comes driving up on the net. Oh, backhands a shot. I think Kendra got a piece of it and so did the post. They grab it again, try to throw it a shot up. Gets it through. Kendra kicks the second one away again. Now it's bouncing right up in front and drops down. And she's finally, did she cover it? Nope. They called it off. Somebody pulled it out of the net and threw it around. I thought she had it covered, but they must have blown a whistle before it got poked into the net. So no goal there. Minute 2 left on the Spuds penalty. This one goes back to Kinsey. She throws it on boards. Fargo takes it though. Swings around the top of the circle. Comes around in the middle. Comes around to the right side. Goes up to the circle again. 17 throws it over to 8. Or she throws it back to 17 behind the net. Tries to throw it up to 24. Comes loose, comes back, but 18 picks it up. She swings around, tries to backhand it in, gets deflected to the near circle. Okay, Fargo trying to back up with it. And it pushes up against the boards. 24 comes out with it, throws a long shot, goes high and up over the net. Goes around the far side. Fargo pushes it behind the net. Oh, she's going to try to come up front. She does, and Fargo, they knocked one over to the right side of the net, and then it comes around behind. 11 swings around behind, throws it up to the top of the circle. They throw another shot in. Again, Kendrick gets in front of it, goes in the near side. Spuds then finally able to clear it. And we'll go for... Nope, they called left icing, so that'll be the end of the penalty now. We got Campbell comes out, goes on the bench. Lily comes on. 18 starts driving in the Spud zone. She dumps it and goes off for a change. Ava grabs it behind the net, comes around near side. Throws it up off the boards towards Abby, but it kicks past and goes down into their zone. Not going to go for icing. That puck's just fluttering. It slows down. 11 grabs it, swings around behind the net, throws it up to the far side. Loose puck comes near side, but Fargo grabs it, cuts across, gets into neutral ice. 8 drives down in. She moves to her right. It's got to go around behind the net, swings out around the circle, turns around, tries to throw a shot up, goes wide left. Puck comes down to the near corner. Five for Fargo, pulls it out of the corner, comes around the top of the circle, comes around across the middle. Puck comes up to the left defender. She comes to the middle, tries to throw a shot up, goes off of Abby. 11 near point, throws it down the corner. Puck goes down behind the net though. 5 throws it far side. Trying to center it from there, but gets deflected down in behind the net again. Puck is knocked up near side. Fargo centers it up. Ooh, puck comes loose up front. 4 backhands it. A shot right up towards, gets through to Kendra, but she gets her stick in front of it, and gloves covers it with her glove. And that stops the clock at 9:54 left in period 3. All right, Ella's coming in for the face-off. She's got Maddie Cutter to her right, Campbell and Arella out in front of the net. Claire back in the corner. Puck comes past towards the boards. Maddie gets tangled up. Fargo swings it around. Not able to get it out. Oh, Fargo, she keeps it in again. Number 8 swings around, goes to the circle. Far side swings around, goes back up. Again, she picks up this puck, throws a shot in, and Kendra got a piece of that one too. Knocked it into the near side. They center it again. This time Claire gets it right up front, throws it far side, and gets it out of the zone. Fargo backs up to their own blue line, comes near side, dumps it in, goes around the far side. Ooh, she picks it. Fargo picked it up again. Just maintaining possession control of the puck. Gets knocked around near side, comes out to the point. Nope. 17 grabs it. She swings around, comes right up the middle. Throws a shot up, gets deflected back. She picks it up again, swings around, comes back around the near circle. Backhands it to 27. She comes in with a shot. Kendrick gets a leg on that one too. But goes back behind the net again. Into the corner. Comes loose. Finally, Spuds are able to clear it down, get it out of the zone, but 4 coming off the bench, grabs it before it can get too far, and she swings around, throws a shot up. Would have gone wide right, but Kendrick goes down and gloves it anyway.
She's standing on her head down there.
Yeah. Yeah, she's playing out of her mind right now. All right, so Sophia's line's coming in. Anna's to Sophia's left. Quinn's to her right. As is Kinsey. And Ava is in the corner. This one goes back towards Ava. She throws it around the boards to the far side. Puck is knocked back up towards the point. They knock it back towards the center. And Kinsey clears it out. Fargo dumps it back in. Goes back all the way into the corner. Back behind the net. Kinsey goes down. Quinn tries to go in and get it. Collision there. 2 girls go down. Sophia's trying to help pull it out. The whole mob of girls starts moving towards right a little bit. Finally, Fargo clears out, throws it out to the point. On the far side, comes around near side to the near point. She throws a high hard shot, a couple feet over the net. Quinn knocks that one past her, but not enough to get it out. Eva settles it down, throws it off the boards and out of the zone. And chases after it, but they toss it near side. 19 tries to move in, throws it to 2. She throws it down deep. Kinsey gets it behind the net, swings around the far side, throws it off the boards. 11 for Fargo, keeps it in, throws it back in the corner again. Ava picks it there, pushes it near side to Kinsey. She throws it up to Anna. Now tries to dump it down, only goes to their blue line. Maddie Burksfield comes in on it, but 24 gets around her. Turned around, skating backwards for a while. Throws a shot up over the net. That one finally gets deflected back out of the net zone. Comes near side at 27. She throws it up to 17. 17 comes in, goes around in the corner, takes it behind the net, goes in the far corner, swings around the top of the circle, pushes it out to 27. He throws a long shot, gets deflected up. Kendra gets in front of it. Ooh, it's alongside the net. Tries to lay on it, then gets back up because the puck comes loose back farther. Puck comes along the boards. Fargo throws it back into the corner again. Reverses, comes back out, throws it across. Oh! Off of Riley's skate. She was throwing it across. Riley was out in front of the net. It went off of her skate and between Kendra's legs, it looked like. That ties the game. Ooh, tough way to get one to go in. All right, Ella's gonna take the face off. She gets it back to Kinsey. She throws out the far boards. Thanks. Ella gets it at the blue line, dumps it in. Ooh, get it all off. Ooh.
Did I do that?
And between the two of us. So get this camera settled down. Fargo throws it across to number 5. She can't handle it though, and Maddie Gross picks it up. She turns around the other way, throws it off the boards and chases it down into the far corner. Reverses behind the net, trying to get it up front. Sophia turns and shoots it from the circle, but it gets deflected. And Fargo grabs it, comes around behind the net, throws it around near side. It goes up trying to get it in. She throws it down towards the corner. It's coming for it there. Puck comes up. Fargo gets it out. Number 2 drinks it along the boards near side. She drives in, dumps it down behind the net. Scrum for it back the far side of the net and along the backboards. Fargo comes out with it. She turns to get it up front, goes all the way across to the near boards. They move towards the front, but Abby gets it, throws a hard one out. It looks like it missed, almost hit number 5 skate as she was getting off the ice, but goes all the way down for icing. Okay, that stops the clock at 5:07 left in period 3. Score tied 2-2. Faceoff's going to be in the near circle. Sophia's in there for the faceoff. She kicks it in the corner. Eva throws it back, but Fargo grabs it, throws against, or takes it behind the net. Quick stick from Maddie Cutter, kicks it over the far side, but Fargo gets possession of it again. Again, they move it up, try to throw it up. Riley kicks it away. Gets out to the point, they throw it back in. Riley, though, grabs it, comes around near side, throws it up off the boards and out. Puck's going to go down. And it'll go for icing. Now we'll come back to the Spud zone. All right, number 8 Fargo's going to have the face-off against Lily. Got Anna along the boards. Puck goes right across the front of the net to the far corner. 17 takes it, swings around back towards the blue line, cuts around the back, hands it over towards the top of the circle. 8 then throws a hard shot. Kendra goes right up front. Second save. Another shot off the deflection. And then Kendra got in front of that one too, and it goes off the right side, and we got pushed up against the boards. Gets kicked in the circle. Fargo, though, comes, swings around, throws it. Kendra again kicks on the near side. Gets into the near corner. 17 turns around, backhands it up front. Ooh, goes to the defender. Oh. 24, she threw a hard shot, got up under the boards, and that puts Fargo up 3-2 with 4:02 left in the third period.
We need some time in our zone, man.
Yeah, they've had possession of the puck a lot more.
Yeah, in this period, they sure have.
All right, a couple unanswered goals for Fargo, puts them up 3-2 with 4 minutes left. Puck comes along the boards. Kinsey gets up, throws it down towards the net, goes behind it. Fargo throws it up on the boards on the far side. Throws it back. Kind of get tangled up with the ref there. Fargo throws it around to the near side. Comes out in the circle, gets knocked up to the boards again. Trying to get around Kinsey, but she gets in front of it. Eddie Burksville's trying to push it in, but Fargo's trying to turn it back around. It comes around the middle. Ava kicks it along the boards, drives it in. Picks up the left side of the circle. Drives around behind the net. Backhands went up front. Ooh, too many people trying to get to it at one time. Eddie Burksville tried to pull it. Couldn't settle the puck down. Puck is thrown up along the boards. This time it gets past Ava and it's going to go down. Oh, it's rolling against the boards. And we got icing. That stops the clock at 3:06 remaining. And we'll come down to the Fargo zone near circle. All right, so Sophia's taking the face off. Abby Groves to her right. Abby Brookfield to her left. No, Abby to her left. Wins out. Defensive point. Puck gets just past her. They're able to clear it out. He throws it back out of the Spud zone. 8 swings around along the boards. 17 picked up the loose puck, drives into the circle, throws it across for 19, who then put it in the back of the net. Had that play set up pretty well. 19 came in and got a pass right to her on the far side and then put it in the back of the net. Puts Fargo up 4-2 at 2:44 left in period 3. All right, so Liz going to take the face off. Comes back to Claire. She sends it near side over to Kinsey. She tries to send it up. Kicks down. Goes into the corner. Back behind the net. Maddie Cutter grabs it. Throws it near side, trying to get to Arella. Kicks over to the near corner. Goes up to Kinsey at the point. She tries to throw it down. Fargo picks it off, though. Drives up to center ice. Goes to the left. Claire gets in front of it. Turns it back out. Fargo backs up on the blue line and passes up on the near side. But goes down in. Back up off the boards again. Arella gets it, throws it off the boards to get it back out of the zone. Again, Fargo grabs it, swings around, cuts to the near side, follows up on it, and throws it in. Claire tries to get up to Arella. Looks like it got deflected by a Fargo player, but nope, we're going to call icing. Oh, it didn't go down. Slow down. Stopped right before the goal line. Try to keep it out. Ella's... couldn't keep it from crossing the blue line. 8. Gets it. Tosses it across.
She was hopefully on the other side of the line.
Yeah, she did seem like she was quite a ways over there, wasn't she?
Felt like it.
And they passed it to her. Puck comes back out the red line. Fargo's pushing it around. Quinn working hard to keep her up, but 17 starts coming in. Ella kicks it away. And it goes down in behind to the far corner. Fargo swings back up the top of the circle, throws it back towards the corner. Swings around. Oh, we're going to have tripping here, I think I call it. Yep. I think Ella got a stick out and tripped up one of the Fargo players as she was swinging around the top of the far circle. So with 1:03 left in the third period, down by 2, Spuds got a penalty to kill. Maybe we can get a shorthanded one here. Anna's going to take the face off. I can't get. Oh, she does get around behind, and then gets kicked over to the near corner. Fargo comes out to the bottom of the circle. Kicks it up to the far side. Fargo gets it back into the corner. Comes up, swings around the top of the circle. 17 does. She comes up right up the middle. Throws it over to the far side where they throw a quick shot, but Kendra gets in front of it and gloves it. That stops the clock with 37 seconds left. All right, Sophia's in for the face-off. Fargo gets a quick shot. Oh no, she took it behind the net. Looked like she was going to get a shot on it. Couldn't sell that. Comes up in front of the net on the right side. Kicked out up to number 19. 8 pulls it back. Swings around up front. Throws it to the near side to 18. She jumps to the side of the circle. Throws it up. Gets off her body. Goes in behind the net. Try to throw it up. Deflects off. And then gets cleared out. And so bring it down. 10 seconds left. Fargo backs up in their own zone. To bring it up. Sophia gets in front of it. Taking up some time. Fargo throws a last-minute shot. And that is game. So Spuds loses this one 4-2. Tough day between this Fargo and Grand Forks game, or Bismarck teams. Just got to be exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got handshake line, and then we'll be all done. And then I don't know what the schedule is for next weekend yet, but we'll have some more games next weekend. And Eldora has